March 1983's G.I. Joe number 9 kicks off with the Joes kicking down the doors of a Cobra safe house hidden away in the wilds of Nebraska. Before the place blows up, the team manages to grab at least one potentially valuable prize: a portable computer drive, the height of 80s tech plot devices. The data on it is fragmentary, but there's just enough for the Joes to connect the dots. Their best guess? Cobra is planning an assassination. The target, a diplomatic meeting between the United States and the fictional Persian Gulf nation of Al-Alawi. Hawk suggests that Cobra's likely aiming to eliminate American diplomat Brian Hassel, hoping to sabotage international relations during delicate negotiations. Scarlett and Clutch are assigned to tail Hassel, who survives yet another suspicious assassination attempt. But something's off. Cobra's efforts lack their usual ruthless precision. Scarlett and Clutch say what the reader is hopefully thinking. Cobra seems to be phoning it in. Then things get weird. Hassel pulls a gun on the two Joes, revealing that maybe he's not the victim in this equation after all. They spot a Joe aircraft flying overhead, but quickly realize there's no chance it'll arrive in time. So Scarlett slams the accelerator and launches their vehicle in a ski jump stunt, crashing directly into the room where Hassel and the Al-Alawi ambassador are meeting. Hassel fires off a shot, a direct hit, right into the ambassador's chest. Scarlett responds the only way she knows how, with a fist to the face, knocking Hassel out cold. The rest of the Joes show up, fashionably late, but here's the twist. Turns out the ambassador is still alive. Apparently, political life in Al-Alawi involves so many assassination attempts that bulletproof vests are part of the daily wardrobe. Just another Tuesday in geopolitics. This issue marks the first full outing for artist Mike Vosburgh, and also continues a noticeable trend, the fourth issue in a row not plotted by series creator Larry Hama. We're still in what fans might call the inventory era, when Marvel seemed to be shuffling through pre-cooked stories to meet deadlines on a book they hadn't expected to be released as a monthly during its launch. It's the kids' fault, you see, for liking the series so much it had to be released monthly instead of bi-monthly. One has to wonder, did Marvel's licensing deal with Hasbro make it financially impractical to keep any issues as a backlog? Maybe leaving any issues in a drawer was deemed too pricey by Marvel. As for the creative team, Stephen Grant steps in as the fill-in writer, and let's just say this wasn't exactly a passion project. From interviews and his old CBR column, it's clear that Grant wasn't particularly invested in the world of G.I. Joe, a concept he dismissed as simply dumb. Neither was Vosburgh, who got his start in the world of underground comics. He's been candid over the years about his discomfort with the military themes of this series. He took the gig for the paycheck, not out of love for the brand. Fan sites that reached out to him back in the day were often met with blunt honesty about his views. That said, time seems to have mellowed Mr. Vosburgh. In more recent YouTube interviews, he comes across as an affable guy, and today takes on Joe commissions for fans. Grant, for his part, seems more bemused than bitter about the whole thing. He's gone on record saying he's surprised anyone remembers this issue at all, but adds, with a shrug, "Hey, at least somebody liked it." And honestly, I did. Grant entertainingly frames Cobra Commander as a cool-headed tactician, engaging the Joes in a cerebral contest rather than brute conflict. As a kid, this issue hit all the right notes: espionage, deception, last-minute heroics, and a touch of melodrama. Rereading the comic now, it still holds up in its own offbeat way. It's not quite a Hama story, but it doesn't break the internal logic of the series. One could argue it adds a different flavor to the early Joe canon. Plus, there's an unintentionally amusing detail for eagle-eyed fans. The Cobra troops in the opening scenes have their snake logos incorrectly rendered on the sides of their helmets, a charming relic of these formative, chaotic days.